Hello and welcome again to another episode of Anime Splash. This time we're going to be talking about an anime called La Storia della Arcana Famiglia. Did I say?
Famiglia.
Oh, Famiglia. That's right. Famiglia. All right. That must be Italian. So what we did, and what we always do on every episode of Anime Splash, we look at the first 3 episodes of an anime, and based off those 3 episodes, we decide whether or not we wish to continue watching the entire show. So it's not so much a review show, so much as it is just that. So there's the title. My name is Neal Trotter. This is Ricky Morris, and we're going to start with a plot breakdown by Ricky.
Alright, so this anime, it's not, well, it takes place on a fictional island, and that's being protected by this organization called Arcana Famiglia, and they're kind of like the Italian mafia if they had magic powers, something like that. And basically the story centers around what happens is that the head of the family is getting ready to retire, and so he announces this big tournament where all the members are going to fight each other to become the new head of the family. And he also announces that that whoever wins also gets to marry his daughter. And the daughter's not really agreeing with that, so she vows to become stronger and win the tournament herself. And she has some friends that are that'll be fighting with her and whatnot. So, the anime's pretty much goes on like that.
And there is the story. It's not too complicated, is it? Here's what's good about the show, that I thought at least. So the show looks really good on the surface. When you actually just look at it, don't really pay attention to the storyline. You just look at the promo pictures and things like that. You see characters with swords, they got guns, they got eye patches, they got crazy magic powers, all types of cool renegade, vigilante type cool action, a look to it, I would say.
Very stylish.
There it is. Sum it all up to one word. It is very stylish on the surface. And also, I thought it had really good character art, which I thought was kind of cool. So you got some characters. Everybody's wearing. They're in the mafia, so they got that mafia look with the suits. They got the sports jackets and the ties. Some characters, they wear their shirts and their ties all neat and tidy, and some people wear it loose and open to represent their personalities. You got some jewelry and some accessories, bracelets, rings and things like that, earrings, letting people know, whether how badass they are. It's very descriptive in terms of their personality. I thought it was kind of cool. And then on top of all that, you got the typical anime hair colors, which are weird, like people with blue hair and people with white hair, even though they're like 21 or something. They must have dyed it or something because they're
yellow, blue, red.
Yeah, all the colors of the rainbow.
Yeah, even bald.
Even bald. So so it got some good character design, and also they got that Italian motif to it, where you got the Italian setting. They live on this island state, which is based off of Italian aesthetic. All the locations got that Italian lingo to it.
They occasionally speak some phrases in Italian, I think. Like just some words you throw in there.
Yeah, like ciao. Very basic stuff, which is cool. As I said, on the side note, I just want to comment. It's very interesting what Japanese anime uses another culture as a motif. I've seen a lot. I've seen in European countries they've done it. They've done it with a lot of Spanish countries. Just various different countries. It's very interesting how they do it because they don't completely adopt the culture. It's very on the surface, where it's still got that you can still sense the Japanese cultural influence in there, specifically that anime cultural influence in there. You can still set, which it kind of, in my opinion, is a little awkward. But I thought I mean, it was cool. The Italian thing was cool, but it's not all Italian. You can clearly see this is definitely a Japanese anime, not just by the look, but by the actions and what's going on. But with all that good stuff, ultimately I was disappointed with this anime, to be quite honest with you. The first part is the not so bad part, but kind of bad. Is more disappointing was that they rely heavily on the typical archetypes that you see in basic anime all around. Like Ricky was telling me, yeah, you got the serious guy, and you got the
not so serious guy, sort of bold and reckless, and these rivals with the serious guy, the serious quiet guy, who's all whatever. And, and there's a girl in the middle of it.
Very typical.
Yeah, the other characters, like it's a colorful cast of characters, but you have, it's still like the various archetypes that you've probably already seen, like the sort of goofy guy, the manly bald character, the mysterious dude, just the guy that sort of kind of flirts with everyone or messes with everyone and stuff like that.
You've seen these characters before, and that's I got to understand. Maybe the animes, that's the direction they're trying to take it. Like, okay, here's some familiar archetypes for you. Have fun, and enjoy the typical nature of this anime. I just thought it was kind of disappointing. But the more disappointing part about this anime is that on the surface it's very stylistic. It's got a lot. It looks like it's going to be very action-packed with people with swords and guns and all this stuff. But they do a lot of boring things in this episode. A lot of boring, random occurrences take place that are not exciting at all and have nothing to do with sword fighting and gunplay and magic. The whole second episode is about them finding, rescuing a kitty cat, and then chasing the kitty cat, and then finding the kitty cat's owner. And what's going on with that? The third episode is crazy because it's not crazy; it's boring because they're playing with little children in a church, and there's some other things that happen, but that's essentially that's what the show's about. And even the first episode I thought was pretty lame, although Ricky thought it was a good build up.
Yeah, I mean they mentioned like the first episode was like a pretty good build up. Like it shows off the characters' skills, like with swords and guns and whatnot. Like it opens up chasing after these group of doing something illegal or whatever. And it's like and like in the middle of the episode they mentioned that this family has protected this island state from foreign occupation, epidemics, various trading stuff, concerning like trade and money and all that, and just generally protecting the people of the island from various threats throughout the world, from like other nations and stuff like that. And it has this like really big build up, like it sets up like these characters. They have these powers, and they worship this god apparently, and they're going to have this huge tournament where everyone's going to fight in it. It makes like a lot of the first episode makes a lot of promises, but the second and third episodes just nothing happens, nothing important anyway.
So when you watch the second and third episode, you're left thinking like, did the events of the first episode matter? You told me this stuff is gonna happen, and it's not happening, which is funny. Here's what I thought about the first episode. I thought it was very typical setup for an anime. It's like the boss comes up. He's like, "All right, guys, all the main characters come around. We're gonna have a tournament or some sort of competition where you all fight or do some sort of a competition, and whoever wins gets to be the new boss because I'm stepping down or whatever. And oh, by the way, whoever wins gets to marry my daughter." How many times, try it just in your mind, think about how many times have you heard that plot before. I was laughing when I heard that. But that's what I thought. So I was already like, oh, okay. It's that kind of show. But it's all good. No, it's not good. I would not continue watching this show. Because it has too many cliches, it's boring. And it's a disappointment where I don't like to be set up where I think something's going to be cool and it doesn't be cool. I think you got to be a certain type of person to get into this. Maybe a female. I think this is what be more suitable for females. But I don't know. This is my opinion, though. I mean, you can disagree. Ricky, you didn't feel that bad about it.
No, I'm willing to give this anime a second chance just to see if they can deliver with the tournament plot or not. Because I just like action. I like seeing people fight each other, and maybe their powers are cool to look at and stuff. So I'll give it a second chance for maybe a couple more episodes and see if it picks up.
Here's what I hate. It's like a huge pet peeve of mine. When basically what I just said. When a story you set up to expect something really cool and nothing happens. So that's a huge turn off for me, and when that happens, I give up immediately. And then a lot of times people tell me, oh, you gotta give it a chance. Maybe a few more episodes. You gotta wait a few more episodes, and then it's gonna get really good. But why? Why do I have to suffer? That's my question. Why do you make me suffer?
Well, these days on the internet, you can just skip certain scenes and skip to the good part. That's probably what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Okay. I understand that, but
what I said isn't really valid. But, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you can do that. That would be cool. But see, Ricky understands. That makes a show bad when you have to actually skip episodes. When you're skipping episodes, that means that show is not good. Oh, sorry, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Many people disagree. Many of my friends disagree. They're like, not every episode should be good. But that it is what it is. Well, and you can always comment below if you disagree or feel any, or you're compelled to let me know something that I don't know or put me in my place. That's cool. We're always eager to read what you got to say on our YouTube channel or whatever. It's all good. Just let us know what you think. But until next time, hopefully that'll be next week. Should be. We'll see you on our next Anime Splash. Peace out.